Hi, this is Yoli and welcome to Red Pieces. Today's video will actually be about tips on natural hair. So this video can be for beginners or people who are already natural or who've been natural for a while but still having a difficult time getting the hang of being natural or finding things that work for them. So this video will give you tips on things that you should do and you should know about natural hair that will help you on your natural hair journey, okay? So if you guys want to see what I have to say and the tips that I do have, just stay tuned and I will let you guys know. So I'm hoping that this video won't be long, but I can't guarantee that. That's all I gotta say right now. I have about like 12 tips, maybe even more. I might add them as I go, but it's in this book here, so if you see me looking down, I'm looking at this. I feel like the first tip and rule for natural hair journeys or for natural hair is number one, be patient. I think that's like the most important thing that we can really start with. Patience is definitely key within your natural hair journey. So being patient will help you get through those tough times and keep hope alive, because I know that your natural hair journey can be very straining and it can be very stressful at times. I'm not gonna lie, because it's a big difference, especially if you're coming from relaxed and you decide to go natural. Things are not gonna happen overnight. So you're definitely gonna need patience, and you're gonna need that to get through this journey. Number two, stay away from heat. If you're going natural or if you've been natural, I feel like keeping heat at the minimum will help your hair prosper. Heat definitely, not saying heat is bad, but it's definitely going to backtrack your journey. I don't believe you need to cut heat out of your hair like totally. I just feel like you need to reduce it in order to have your hair thrive. So that's definitely a good tip. Do your research. It's important to do some background reading or watching on natural hair. Watch tons of natural hair videos like I did. I went crazy and I still do to this day. I love natural hair videos. It helped me decide to go natural and it helped me within my journeys. I read up on a lot of articles and things like that. You can find a lot of blogs. There are a lot of bloggers who talk about natural hair and the benefits of it and things that you can do. I feel like a question that comes up a lot within the natural hair community is, do you have to big chop? So if you are deciding to go natural, no, you do not have to big chop. Big chop is cutting off all of your hair basically, or cutting majority of it off for the relaxed end. So just know that if you do not big chop and you're transitioning, you're gonna have two textures within your hair. There's gonna be a different texture that's growing out of your hair than the one that's already there, that's been permed or relaxed. So with that, you're gonna have to know how to take care of both of those textures. With big chopping, that's only having you take care of your natural hair, your hair in this natural state, but just know that you're gonna have to give a little bit more care to the relaxed part because it is a little more sensitive and definitely more prone to more breakage. Another one is experiment with products. I have no problems with people with product junkies. Like, I don't see the issue in that, except for the money part, I guess. But I feel like it's important to experiment with the products that you decide to use on your hair. You're not gonna know what works for you unless you try it yourself. So you can watch as many YouTube videos and as many YouTube tutorials as you like, but if the product is not for you, if it's not like, you're not gonna know until you put it in your head if it's gonna work for you. I feel like natural hair videos and tutorials are good in a sense of letting you know the possibility of what it can do for your hair, especially if the texture of the person you're watching is similar to yours. So be prepared for bad hair days. Yeah, just be prepared for bad hair days. There'll be times, trust me, there's gonna be times where you dislike your hair. It's gonna be like, why did you do this to me? It's important to know that you just have to deal with it. Like, it's okay. Figure out what you need to do if in case you do have a bad hair day. I know when I do have bad hair days, my go-to is either the twists, my flat twisted crown, or puff. It's just so simple. Like, oh, my twist did not turn out popping. Well, let me just put that up, because obviously It didn't work out today. I'm not gonna stress myself though, because I could still be cute with a puff. I could still be cute with my twists. I'm just saying. I feel like deep conditioning is something that needs to be within like your journey for sure. It's key to retaining the maximum moisture throughout the week. Provides hair with nutrients and it improves hair elasticity. So I do it once a week. I feel like in winter time I might move towards twice a week, but it's something that you should definitely do every week, every 2 weeks, to make sure your hair is as moisturized as it can be. It's important to have a schedule for your hair because it's going to help you in like being responsible for your hair, making sure that you're giving it all the attention that it needs. So definitely schedule a day that you would prefer for your wash days. Mine's vary, honestly, but let's say like because I'm always off on Sunday, that's going to definitely be my wash day. That's going to be my prep day. That's going to be my, you know, deep conditioning day, because I have that time. I'm making sure I have that time and I don't want to be rushed. You know, you definitely don't want to rush with your hair because it needs TLC. It definitely needs some tender love and caring, you know, but definitely make a regimen. It's definitely going to change throughout time. Yeah. Your regimen will definitely change throughout time. There's gonna be, you know, moments where you use a certain product and then all of a sudden that product doesn't work anymore, so you go to something else. It's okay to change up your regimen. It doesn't have to be solid, but you definitely wanna have something that you can follow through with. Trim. It's important to trim your hair because if you don't trim your hair, a lot of times that can cause split ends and breakage, and that can cause tangling as well. So you want to keep your ends cut. I would say maybe once every 3 months or so is a good amount of time for a trim. And a trim isn't a lot. You don't have to go like, oh my god, I need to cut off an inch. No, it's more like you have to make sure your ends look nice. It's important to do as much as, you know, as your hair needs. Have a satin bonnet. You need a satin bonnet because it helps protect your styles and your hair. If you sleep on cotton and stuff like that, when it rubs against your hair, it definitely can damage your hair and cause breakage. So you want to make sure that satin bonnets or a satin pillowcase is something that you have, because it will help you in your journey and retaining your length and keeping your hair going the way you want it to go. Detangle on wet hair. When you decide to detangle your hair, make sure that your hair is wet or damp or something. You do not want to detangle on dry hair. Trust me, I know. That caused a lot of breakage. My hair began to thin and I didn't even realize it at the moment, but you know, after I cut it, I definitely saw that big difference. Detangling dry just caused so much breakage, and we don't need that. We're not looking for that. It's definitely gonna set you back, and it's not gonna help you retain your moisture. Love your hair. Know that you're the only person in the world with your hair. Love it, embrace it, become one with your hair. Like, just make sure that on this journey, you're looking for love, like loving of your hair, not just for length of your hair and thickness of your hair or like this and that. It's mainly about you getting as close as you can with your hair. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. I will definitely have another video that discusses all the products that I have and I use for my hair, specifically for my deep conditioning, my leave-ins, and my, you know, whatever else I do, whatever natural hair people do. We do a lot of stuff. We crazy. I hope that your journey is something that you really take to heart, that you're really investing in. I hope that you're really investing in your natural hair journey, because it is something that you get so much from. Like, when I decided to go natural, like, I'm definitely a totally different person now than I was before I went natural. And it comes with that. Like, you guys won't know until you guys do it. Like, and a lot of natural hair people will tell you that, like, your life kind of alters and it changes in a beautiful way. So make sure that you're doing everything you need to do to make sure your hair prosper and that you enjoy this journey for what it is, something beautiful and something that's needed to grow. So yeah, you guys have a good day and see you later.